Hello again, I'm Danny. Today I wanted to talk about one of the techniques that has helped me kind of get through the repetitiveness of the negative thoughts. So, part of PTSD is kind of reliving your trauma over and over and over. It's kind of like you just have this movie reel in your head of everything that's going on. And in the beginning, for me, it was so bad that I had trouble thinking about anything else. So one of the techniques that was given to me by therapists was imagining, so when you have these thoughts in your head and you're finding yourself kind of going down that rabbit hole of thinking about, the abuse or the trauma or whatever it was that you went through that caused PTSD. And this can also apply to, you just trying to retrain your thoughts in general. We tend to, relive it, go over it, over it, over it. We have the same thought. And sometimes it seems like it's so compulsive that we have no control over those thoughts. So when you realize that this is going on, what I want you to do is imagine this huge stop sign in your head and just stop, 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 stop. You just keep saying stop in your head with that stop sign over and over and over. And then you introduce a different thought like, okay, well, now I got to do the dishes, or, oh, I'd like to read a book, or, oh, I have to go to work. Let's go on our drive to work and go from there. But this technique has probably been the most helpful in the beginning. I even still utilize it today um, because it interrupts the train of thought. Like you get on this memory thought and you keep going. It's your neurons, or it's the easiest path for your neurons to go. You train it to go, okay, well, I'm going to think about this scene over and over and over and over in my head. I mean, you're not necessarily consciously at first doing that. Like I said, it's more of a compulsive thing. It just like it's there and you're like, I can't get out of my head. I can't stop doing this, and it's making me crazy, and I'm a horrible person because of it. And then we just kind of go downhill from there. So if you just practice this, even if you have to do it 1,000 times a day, it it will start working. It should start working. It worked for me. I'm going to tell you that. But you have to utilize it, and you have to do it every single time that you see, you realize that you're having these negative thoughts. Now, at first, it's going to be like really hard it's almost like you're trying to swim, you're swimming with the current. Oh, this is easy. I just have these negative thoughts. And you put that stop sign in there, and it's like you've just reversed and gone the other way up the current. At first, it's a little bit more difficult, and you're like, oh, I should have caught it sooner. Or, oh man, this is so hard. It's not really working. Don't give up. Just keep pushing through it. Keep doing the stop sign technique. Just see that huge stop sign in your head and just say, stop. Just take a moment, stop whatever you're doing, except unless you're driving or something, of course. But just, it's a mind over matter, I guess you could say. And you see that stop sign. Stop, stop, stop. Now, at first, like I said, it's going to be hard, but it gets easier. And you start recognizing those thoughts more often. As a matter of fact, I didn't even realize that this was a problem until a therapist gave me this technique to use. And then I started doing it. And at first it was like, oh my gosh, I'm never going to get this. This is so freaking hard. I don't know. This is never going to work. There's something wrong with my brain. There's something wrong with my brain. But I kept pushing through it. I kept doing it. And now it's a whole lot easier than it was before. So I have, stopped that negative reliving those moments over and over and over and over, and just being like, so, because it affects your entire body. It affects your day. It affects everything about you when when you just go into the easy pathways in your brain. You're just like, living in the moment, living in the moment. It's natural to you, but the stop sign thing is not natural to you. And so interrupting those thoughts with the stop sign is the first and best technique that I have learned to make me aware and to stop the negative thinking. And I hope that it helps you. Let me know that it helps you. Write it in the comments below to see if it helps. Like I said in the beginning, it is going to be a little bit tough. It is a little bit harder because you're essentially you're rewiring what's going on inside your brain and trying to reroute those neurons and things that are going on in there. Um, so yeah, leave a comment below. Let me know if this is working for you. Let me know that you're using it. And if you have any questions, comment those below as well. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more techniques and more ways that I have learned throughout the years to help myself. Again, I'm not a therapist. I'm not a professional in the mental health field. What I am is a survivor of trauma and abuse, and I'm working with professionals to better myself, to better my life, so that I'm not stuck in this negative person that doesn't believe that I can succeed or anything like that. And if you want to know a little bit more about me, go ahead and watch my introduction video, and I will see you on the next video. Thanks.